What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. In There's Friday is the new heist movie Widows, which is of course a heist film and stars the likes of Viola Davis, Michelle Rodriguez. Really good cast. So I decided to do a top 10 list of my 10 favorite heist movies in honor of Widows, because there's been loads of heist movies over the years. So sorry about that. So with that being said, here's my top 10 list. Alright. Coming in at number 10 is actually a quite recent one, and that is this film that got released last year called Logan Lucky, where two brothers played by Channing Tatum and Adam Driver try to rob the Charlotte Motor Speedway during the NASCAR race. I mean, it's a really funny film. It's besides Tatum and Driver, it also had the likes of Raleigh Coe, Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig was completely funny in this. I mean, I never knew how funny Daniel Craig could be until I saw him in this. I mean, he was such a scene stealer. You even had Seth MacFarlane in this, Kate Holmes. I mean, really solid cast. If you guys still haven't seen Logan Lucky, it's directed by Steven Soderbergh, who's no stranger for heist movies. It's completely hysterical. Definitely give Logan Lucky a shot. I think you'll probably enjoy it. Alright, coming in at number 9 is this film that came out in 2011 called Tower Heist, which also had a pretty good cast. I mean, it had the likes of Eddie Murphy, Ben Stiller, Casey Affleck, Matthew Broderick, Alan Alda was in this. Yeah, really solid cast. It's a really funny heist movie. I mean, Ben Stiller and his fame co-workers, his co-workers are trying to steal $20 million from their greedy boss, who I guess you could say has like a Trump like Trump, if you will. And Alan Alda plays the sleazy boss, and my God, Alan Alda was awesome in this. I mean, of course, it's Alan Alda; he's always awesome. And Eddie Murphy, I mean, Ben Stiller and the gang are also hiring Eddie Murphy to help them out. Eddie Murphy was hysterical. It's a really funny film. If you guys still haven't had a chance to check out Tower Heist, give it a go. It's a really good one. All right, coming in at number 7 is this is the 1996 bank robbery film Set It Off. Set It Off. I mean, it starred the likes of Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, way before they worked together on Girls Trip. You have Vivissa A. Fox, Kimberly Lees. All of them are mainly, trying to rob a bank. I mean, before we had Widows, with the female heist thing, we had Set It Off, and Set It Off is awesome. I mean, it was directed by F. Gary Gray, who of course went on to direct stuff like Straight Outta Compton, Fate of the Furious. He did. Talented director, and this movie has loads of fun. Queen Latifah, I thought, was awesome in this. She had good chemistry with the other females in this. It's a really good heist movie. Alright, coming in at number 7 will be The Italian Job. Now, I'm going to go with the remake. The original with Michael Caine's good, but the remake, to me, I think it's even better. The remake had a good cast. I mean, we're talking Mark Wahlberg, Jason Statham, Charlize Theron, Mos Def, Seth Green was in this. It's a really good bank robbery heist film. And it was also directed by F. Gary Gray. Boy, he has a thing with heist movies, don't he? But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the remake of Italian Job, check it out. It's a really good bank robbery heist film. Alright, coming in at number 6 will be Ant-Man. Now, Ant-Man is technically a heist film. and it's seriously a good one. I mean, Paul Rudd as the role of Batman is awesome. Micah Douglas as Hank Pym, I just love. It's a really fun Marvel film. Yeah, I mean, and the sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think Ant-Man and the Wasp is slightly better, but the first Ant-Man is more of a heist film. And oh yeah, Micah Pena in Ant-Man. Come on, who doesn't love Micah Pena in these movies? All right, coming in at number 5 is The Usual Suspects. Of course, it has that fame twist at the end. Not gonna spoil it because I don't know how many people really seen The Usual Suspects. And if you still haven't seen The Usual Suspects, watch it. You'll love it. It's a really good one. I mean, it's directed by Bryan Singer, who went on to do X Men, like the X Men movie, loads of other. Of course, he had Kevin Spacey, Chaz Palminteri. Usual Suspects is amazing. The Usual Suspects got released in it got released in 1995, and the movie I think still holds up as a pretty good heist film. Yeah, definitely check out Usual Suspects if you haven't. It's a really good one. All right, coming in at number 4 will be Reservoir Dogs. Of course, the Quentin Tarantino classic that had the likes of Harvey Keitel, Chris Penn. Let's see, who else was in this? Oh yeah, Tim Roth. To be honest, it's been a while since I've seen some of these movies, but I remember really liking them when I first saw them. And Quentin Tarantino, I believe this is like this was his first film, if I'm mistaken. Reservoir Dogs is amazing. It's really intense at times. Like there is some violent scenes that is completely intense to watch, and it's Quentin Tarantino. He does it well with these type of movies. It also has some amazing dialogue. The heist aspect of it is pretty cool. Reservoir Dogs is a classic. It came out in 1992, and it's definitely one that still holds up today. All right, coming in at number 3 would be Point Break. Now, I guess you could say the Fast and Furious is kind of more of a Point Break remake. Instead of surfboards, Fast and Furious had cars, so that's technically kind of like Point Break. But I'm going with the original, of course. Point Break. I mean, with Patrick Swayze and oh yeah, Keanu. Why did I almost freeze up on Keanu Reeves' name? Point Break is such an awesome film, and we're not gonna talk about it at least a few years back with Edgar Ramirez, and yeah, that one we don't talk about. The original, where it's at, it's not. It's pure '90s fun. Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves both was really amazing. You got Gary Busey as the villain here. It was also directed by Catherine Bigelow, who of course went on to direct Hurt Locker, Zero Dark Thirty, Detroit. The movie like loads of fun. I mean, some of the surfboards scenes here. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love the original Point Break? And like I said, Fast and Furious, that is technically sort of a rip-off of Point Break, if you want to look at it that way. But Point Break is still the best. All right, coming in at number 2 will be Ocean's 11. Of course, this was also directed by Steven Soderbergh, and it starred a really impressive cast that included George Clooney, Matt Damon, Brad Pitt, the late great Bernie Mac, Don Cheadle. Really good cast. I mean, Ocean's 11 is such a good gem. Then, of course, we had Ocean's 12 and Ocean's 13, which was pretty good too. Then we also recently had Ocean's 8, the female version, which was also another really good one. But I'm gonna go with the first one with George Clooney. which by itself is a remake of the Frank Sinatra one. So take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, Ocean's 11 is such a good one. I mean, I really always dug the chemistry between the cast. Some of the dialogue really worked well. Steven Soderbergh, I mean, he does great with these type of movies, and what he did with the Ocean's movies really work. And I gotta say, too bad we never saw a 14th one, but Ocean's 8 was still good. All right, coming in at number one for my 10 favorite heist movie, my number one favorite is Heat. I mean, who doesn't love Heat? Directed by Michael Mann, starring Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. Let's see. And also got released in. When did it got released in? Oh, yeah, also got released in 1995. Oh, boy. Besides De Niro and Pacino, I mean, we also had Val Kilmer, John Voight, and Fechner, Natalie Portman. Really, I mean, he is such a good film. I always dug the chemistry between Pacino and De Niro. And Val Kilmer, I thought probably one of his best performances of his career. He was amazing. Michael Mann did a good job. You know, the dialogue, and I can't really say that, but you know, still the dialogue, the pacing of this. Heat is a classic. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Heat by now, check it out. It's a really good heist film. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my 10 favorite heist movies. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 10, Logan Lucky. 9, Tower Heist. 8, Set It Off. 7, The Italian Job. 6, Ant-Man. No Suspects. 4, Reservoir Dogs. 3, Point Break. 2, Ocean's 11. 1, Heat. Now, there's a few other ones I could have added. Let me pull up the little list here. Inside Man's a good one. The Town. The Town was amazing. The original Ocean's 11 with Frank Sinatra. Inception. Dog Day Afternoon. The Bank Job. Snatch. Whew. Oh, not to mention Fast and Furious. I guess you could count that as a heist film. Out of Sight. Bonnie and Clyde. Loads of good ones. Let me leave it to you guys. What are your favorite heist movies? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.